for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. Here are the five for the Raptors. They got Siakam. Z out there with Richardson. Then there's Z, and it's Gasol at the four-man position. And for Chicago, Little out there with D. And it's Rose, then it's Jordan, and it's the Mayor in at the five down low. There should be plenty of fireworks out in the backcourt tonight in this one. Of the guards you played alongside, who is the best combination passer score?
Oh, man, you put me in the hot seat. That's a tough one. I just got to give everybody
a lot of them, though, didn't you?
I know, man. I didn't know it was going to be a test today. I got to go with my boy Rod Strickland. I played with him at the Wizards. I think he's the best finisher ever, and he led the league in assists. My boy Jay Will, shout out to White Chocolate. I mean, he is one of the most creative players I ever played with, but he could shoot it from deep. He was a guy that liked to shoot it from Curry, man, and he could pass it. And then lastly, I'd have to, of course, go with my man Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby could do it all. So I've been blessed to play and fortunate to play with some great scorers and combination passes in this league.
Three terrific men. They grabbed their own miss.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Count that bucket.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. We're about 1 minute into the first. The dish now to Jordan. And Gasol sends it back.
Got to be wary of Gasol. I mean, he's good at using his length to turn away shots.
And here are the Bulls now.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
And see, Webb, you talk to the Bulls fans, and they are eager for a return to greatness.
Yeah, GA, it's been a long time since the Jordan era, and Bulls fans know it. But you know, GA, the Bulls have a very loyal group of fans. Their patience has been tested, though, but this team needs results.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in. That's the circus move.
So smooth. Drake the pass to Richardson. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish it.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jim Boylan. A lot of focus preparing his team for Marc Gasol. Coach said, highly skilled from year one, but you look at his expanded shooting range and the growth of his playmaking, he's taken it to a whole new level. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now the Bulls with it. 4-point game. Here's D. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
an almost entirely new group here. White, he's checked in for the Mayor. D comes in for Little. Lavine's checked in for Jordan. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Derrick Rose. Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. You had to bring much faster help than that.
And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred VanVleet's not the biggest, but his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestionable.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball is the path to something better.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his first foul. Toni Kukoc, he's checked in for D. Toni Kukoc. Here's Cousins. Pass to VanVleet. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Kukoc. Toronto shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
VanVleet passes to Cousins. To VanVleet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now the feed to Cousins. Shoots over White, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. With 1 on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Raptors out in front, leading by 3. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. Marc Gasol so appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish-speaking fans excited about his success.
It's fun. You see more fans on the stands that speak Spanish, even they're from Spain or Argentina, Mexico, whatever they're from. They support the Spanish-speaking people, and they love the game also.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. We've got Shake and Bake. Kukoc is out there with D. Then it's Zack, Lavine, and it's White in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Toronto with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Baddest one. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level. And his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. White, he's checked in for shake and bake. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Well, you just watch Lavine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Lavine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
And Greg, last season, the best scoring average of Serge Ibaka's career.
Even with a down year as far as his three-point shooting, Ibaka's still very efficient, getting more of his offense around the rim,
shooting two,
playing some at the 5.
And he knocks down the first one. The creation of the super teams, Chris, is enough being done to ensure a competitive balance in the NBA.
I think so. I think that every year we're going to have to evolve in trying to do enough and see what happened the previous year. But yeah, and the fact remains, though, Kevin, is, I like working with you. You're my friend. I would go work with you. In basketball, you want to go play with your friends.
Same
so
stuff, yeah.
How do you stop that?
Right.
I don't know. When guys get to hang out in the summer and say, wouldn't it be cool if we got to play together, our kids to play together, we could win one? That's going to be hard to deter. So I just think it's about how strong the will of the friends are, and more importantly, what is the league doing to kind of not necessarily give as much incentive to do that, but I think the league is doing a great job staying proactive, giving guys a lot of incentive, a lot of reason, a lot of dinero to stay at home and protect.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Here's baddest one. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Bulls trail by 3. The pass to White. Inside, Jordan. Rebound by the Raptors. 1:30 left in the first half. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen. They've got to communicate much better out there.
D, he's checked in for Chicago. And then for Toronto, Siakam is checked in for Ibaka. Richardson comes in for baddest one. And it's D in for Black Hole. Outside Jordan. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Z's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And the Bulls last year, Kevin, had a lot of holes in their teams. They struggled on offense as well as defense, and their lack of outside shooting was one of their bigger issues.
Now here's White. Passes it to D. Screen. 5 to shoot. Stolen away. Here's A-Train. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. And there it is for him. Siakam's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the board. It's a beast on the offensive.
Richardson cover. Pass to the knee. Back to White. The pass to D. No good on the shot. Good D by Siakam. Raptors leading by 5. Here's A-Train. Trains it from beyond the arc. A-Train's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside Jordan. From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. Defensively and offensively, they improved quite a bit in the second quarter, and they've got a nice 8-point halftime lead to show for it. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the Bulls. When the shots go up, everybody goes for it. Just a matter of maintaining that energy, playing with that same kind of aggression in the final 2 quarters.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Too much of their offense was perimeter based. To be successful in this league, you have to score in the paint. Now, that doesn't mean you have to run your offense through the low post, but you got to send guys to the baskets on pick and rolls, dribble drives, whatever, to create high percentage opportunities. You can win.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Toronto with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. So for Toronto right now, Richardson is out there with D. Then there's Z. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Gasol at the 4 spot.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. They traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season, and that seemed like a turning point. It lessened the logjam in the front court, and his versatile game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White and other moves this summer, fans are eager to see this young team take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you. Here's Siakam following the basket by Michael Jordan. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. White, he's checked in for the Bulls. D comes in for Jordan. And then for Toronto, DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Z. He comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Fred VanVleet in for D. Now, here's Richardson. He's tightly guarded. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Goes up on the top of the key. And it falls over the rim and in.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
VanVleet with it. Looking on Rose. Cousins with the bucket.
Oh, you love the confidence of Cousins. His ability to rise up and toss up a shot as soon as he gets the ball is tremendous.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Rose kicks to White. Rose passes to Little. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Little's got 5 minutes.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Shot from 12. Rose with the block. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
There have been a lot of brother acts in NBA history when you think about it. But the Gasol brothers, I mean, Marc and his older brother, Powell, I mean, they have to be among the best combos out.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
Free throw drops for Gasol. And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol made a total of 12 three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
and you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays.
Gasol drops 2. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I mean, for the ones that are sucking there and they're tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only good break in action. And there's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up with some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard because I got to get this free throw.
They say that.
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Bill Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, you know Legs is going to make this free throw. Don't push me out of the basket.
What was the response?
He pushed me into the basket.
Here's Baddest one. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now here's Van Vliet. He started closer. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
There's the steal. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Passes it to Baddest one. Shot clock at 6. From 15 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Bulls have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. The mayor is checked in for Kukoc. Raptors also changing it up. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. A-Train comes in for B. And Black Hole subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here's Lavine. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. They get the rebound.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so White will bring it out for the Bulls. They trail by 7. White is out there with the man. Then it's P, then it's White, and it's shake and bake in at the 2-guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And White slams it in.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Baddest one. Ibaka wide open. He finds. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to White. He can't hit that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. There's the pass to Baddest one. Right wing. Now Ibaka. Here's Baddest one. Z. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. D, he's checked in for White. Little comes in for P. Michael Jordan is checked in for Shake and Bake, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for White. Raptors also changing it up. Siakam is checked in for Ibaka. Richardson comes in for A-Train, and it's D in for Black Hole. From deep, Richardson no luck.
And he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Rose finds Jordan. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Good D by Siakam. Here's Drake, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Marc Gasol's checked in for Toronto. Bulls trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rose with the ball, and it's Richardson picking him up. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Gasol. And that one drops for us.
Showing the muscle. Gasol skilled at powering through the contact. Finish.
Rose against Richardson. Step back shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's high quality defense right there. Read the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The mayor passes a little. D, defended by Gasol. Outside Jordan, from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Drake, he's covered by Rose. That's tipped.
I'm not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you, GA, but I've seen crazy things happen.
Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Raptors. Richardson outside. Six on the shot clock. Here's Drake. Outside for Gasol. For three, Richardson. You can't get that one. Chicago with the ball. 7-point differential. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Bulls foul. Michael Jordan. That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Raptors, Richardson. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, and both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Z.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Rose goes in. Here's Dean. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
D. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Toronto, Drake. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's a 6-point ball game. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game. That means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring again.
$16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting 1.
The Mayor. At the line for the Bulls, 1 shot.
1 shot.
There's 14 seconds left to play here on the 4th. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Richardson.
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Little can't hit.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Line for the Raptors, Richardson. At the line for 2.
2 shots. Max on the first.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. From deep 3-point range, it's off. And So it's the Raptors winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Serge, big win tonight. Now, people may think you have some easy games on the schedule, but you did not play easy tonight.
Because we know where we want to go, you know. That's why we was focused tonight. We got to finish strong.
And it was a strong performance, Serge. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.